This show is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
In one take.
It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. Here's our sign. Here's our sign.
Welcome to this week's edition of the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. I'm your host, James Ownbey.
And I'm Clay Ownbey, and tonight's episode of the Ownbey 15-minute news hour is brought to you by Larry, Moe, and Curly talking juggling balls. Yes, Larry, Moe, and Curly.
We can't help it. We're morons.
Talking juggling balls.
How about we're morons?
So, Three Stooges, once again, this is the second time that a Three Stooges product has supported the Ownbey 15-minute news hour, so... Yeah, well, murderize you.
So, my favorite ball is Curly. Clay, what's your favorite ball?
My left one.
Awesome.
Okay.
So, let's jump right into the news here, Clay.
What do we got, bud?
Our first story comes to us out of Colombia. A man snatched a cell phone from an unsuspecting female victim as she waited at a bus station in Bogota, Colombia.
Okay.
The two struggled briefly before the thief ran off with the cell phone, straight into the path of an oncoming bus. The man was knocked to the ground and was rolled up underneath the wheels of the vehicle. Incredibly, the female mugging victim pulled her attacker out from underneath the bus and retrieved her stolen cell phone.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
You know how much cell phones cost these days, right? She must have had a data plan.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it. But could you imagine it, you like, I got it, okay, finally got it, you take 2 steps, pow, oncoming bus.
And then she had the wherewithal to not just pull him out, but then to grab her shit
Get
and run
her
off.
phone. I'd have grabbed some of his shit. I'd taken his wallet, his Rolex.
Hey, you know what? If he had a wallet and Rolex, he probably wouldn't have been trying to steal her cell phone.
It was Colombia.
Well, yeah, I mean, in Colombia.
Sorry, he had a Prolex.
And a follet.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do they have in Colombia?
A sandwich bag with some change shoved
If
in.
it was in Colombia, he probably had a sandwich bag full of cocaine.
Yeah.
Or coffee. In Fresno, California, police say that they listened to 2 men plan and carry out a car burglary when one of the men allegedly dialed 911 on his cell phone. It appeared that a so-called butt dial landed the 2 men in jail after Fresno police followed the clues that they overheard on the phone. Nathan Tekelmariam and Carson Reinhardt, both 20 years old, allegedly spoke about scoring drugs as they drove around with 911 dispatch listening. So homeboy got in his car, sat down, 911 dialed, your pants is going, 911, what's your emergency? And he's like, dude, let's go get some drugs. Let's go jack a car.
Let's go break in. We'll get some money.
Let's do this.
Let's loot some shit.
Let's do this. And, and your crotch is going, what's your emergency? It's like, shut up, just a second. We're planning out something here.
Your juggling balls are telling me that there's...
my curly and my left one.
Your curly and your left one.
They're telling me that what's my emergency. I'll get to that in a little bit. That's why we're trying to get drugs and money.
And the other thing is you butt dialed me or pocket dialed me before, you know what I mean? But the odds of pocket dialing 911 as you're talking about going and jacking somebody?
Yeah, the odds of that are pretty crazy.
Dude.
I did put a crotch post on Facebook one time. But not while I was on the phone with 911 dispatch.
What else we got?
Well, sometimes I have something to say.
Oh, wait. So here we go. This story comes to us out of New Hampshire.
Hey!
We don't get a lot of stories out of New Hampshire.
I was going to say, whatever happens in New Hampshire, let me know.
So, organizers of the annual Winnie Fishing Derby will force the winner of this year's derby to take a polygraph test to ensure the grand prize fish was not imported from another lake or caught before the tournament started. The Derby spokeswoman, Diane Labrie, said, no one has ever been caught cheating, but, quote, there's a lot of rumors, people talk, Fish and Game have heard things.
When those fish and game rumors start flying around.
Yeah.
You know what I think the event that actually started this? Like one year they had, where was it? In Jupiter, Florida. They had the big
New Hampshire.
Oh, I'm sorry, New Hampshire. That's right. Nothing ever happens in New Hampshire.
Nothing ever happens.
So they're fishing in New Hampshire, and at the end, everybody's got their fish, and they weighed in the fish, and the guy took his fish out, and they pushed the button, and the fish went, don't worry, be happy. I think that was the year that they finally started lie detecting people.
It was a Billy Bass.
It was Billy Bass.
It was a Billy Bass fishing tournament.
Billy Bass. He got it for Christmas, just like the rest of us. Shit, if I emptied out my garage, I'd win a fishing tournament. I got 20 of them things in there.
Well, you know, they said there's suspicion, you know, the tournament. Last year's big winner weighed 5 pounds. Five whole pounds.
Dude, you're pushing
We're bringing in a lie detector test.
You're pushing like the top 1,000 fish ever caught in that state. I mean, it is New Hampshire.
It is New Hampshire.
Maybe a 5-pound fish in New Hampshire is like, shit, sit down, son. I got a 5-pound fish. gather the kin around. I got a 5-pound fish. Look at this son of a bitch.
I didn't even know there was any lakes in New Hampshire.
I didn't know they spoke with a southern accent.
I had no idea.
That's southern New Hampshire.
That's not, yeah.
Y'all, come back where nothing's ever happening. New Hampshire. Speaking of where nothing ever...
Fuck New Hampshire!
Yeah, New Hampshire.
It's not new, and it's not a Hampshire. A hamster's a little thing in a cage that runs in a circle. Drinks out of a water bottle. Sorry, Gilbert.
That was very good. You studied well, Grasshopper.
I'm Gilbert's younger brother, Todd.
Fuck Todd. And his friend Kyle. Younger brother. I like it. Sounds good. You're following in the tradition.
Sounds like shit because I sound like you.
In Highland Beach, Florida, police say that they arrested the same man twice within 12 hours. Once for driving naked, and the second time for stealing a motorcycle.
What was he driving a stick shift?
Well,
by any chance?
They'd never seen a car with 2 sticks. Apparently they have now. Brian Blake Bienvenu, 24 years old of Delray Beach, Florida, began his crime spree at 2:20 a.m. on Thursday. He was spotted at the Highland Beach Club parking his car in the nude. Yes, he was naked parking the car. Needless to say, it probably wasn't valet, although that makes me a great idea. What, do you just roll out to the resort naked, park people's cars?
As long as he wasn't backing in.
He wasn't backing in.
That's...
He was spotted parking his car. He tried to escape from the police. He climbed over a fence and he hid in the bushes. He was arrested and released at 11 a.m. My dog loves this story. It's her favorite story of the night. Hey, that's enough. 4 hours later, police responded to a motorcycle theft at the Palm Beach International Airport. And guess what? Brian Blake Bienvenez driving his stick shift, but this time he had a shirt. He was just had his shirt off. Stop it, Tootsie. That's enough. Sorry about that. This is what happens when you have a live studio audience.
It's filmed in front of a live studio
audience. It is filmed in front of a live studio audience. Hey, that's quite enough. Throw something at her. Where's Curly? Yeah. Oh, I almost got her. All right, sorry about that. Anyways, you know that...
Oh,
make a note of it. We can't help it. We're morons.
Hey, what's the big idea?
What is the big idea? Got one more in you?
We can't help it. We're morons.
Yeah, but we're morons.
All right. So, anyways, dude was arrested twice in the 12-hour period.
Same day, naked, still motorcycles.
Yeah, naked. At least the second time he put pants on. It would have been funnier if he would have just put a shirt on.
It would have been funnier if your dog would have been going apeshit during the filming of our show.
Well,
when the red light is on, don't be barking.
she knows good entertainment when she sees it. Hell, nobody else laughs.
Yeah, and nobody else is watching. So,
hey.
Our next story comes to us out of Jupiter, Florida. A man accidentally shot himself in the leg while bowling at Jupiter Lanes about 7:30 on Tuesday.
And they say bowling's not a contact sport.
Witnesses say the man stepped up to bowl, and on his backswing, he hit his leg on the backswing, causing the gun to go off. He limped back to his seat before being taken to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.
So he shot himself in the crotch trying to pick up a 7-10 split.
Dude straight cheddar bobbed himself.
With an 8-pound ball.
With an 8-pound ball.
Dude, okay, so you're bowling, right? And you got a gun in your pocket. Why don't you take it out of your pocket?
Here's my question. So you go into the hospital and they're like, dude, what happened? I got shot in the ball. Who shot you? A ball? A ball shot me in the ball. Y'all?
They were like, was it a 10-pounder?
They're in southern Florida, y'all.
Y'all.
A ball shot me in the ball, y'all.
They're in southern New Hampshire. Y'all.
Y'all. So, yeah, dude goes in, totally cheddar bobs himself.
Yeah.
And if you're bowling...
With a rental.
Yeah, if you're bowling, why would you have a pistol in your pocket?
So if you get testicle juice and blood on your rental shoes, do you have to buy them?
I mean...
Is that shit that they spray in there going to kill off like testicle juice?
Is the bowling alley a bad enough place you got to pack heat? I mean, do fights break out the bowling alley? Oh, wait, yeah, one day.
If you shoot yourself in the ball, do you get to take one of the rental balls home with you? Like, it, as like, hey, sorry, here's a condolence. Here's a 6-pounder.
Well, I'd take a 6-pounder.
Well, you have to walk at a 45-degree angle the rest of your life, but hey, some chiropractor's going to be
one
happy
really
with that
strong leg.
Yeah, and they call him tripod. A 75-year-old resident of New Jersey Senior Citizens Housing Complex is suspected of running a prostitution ring that employed some seniors as sex workers. Well, like Rue McClanahan from the Golden Girls. Like, hey, Estelle Getty.
I'm going to go get me some B. Arthur.
I'm getting me some Blanche.
So, do you have to put a little ranch on the Blanche to make it wet?
You give her the Dirty Blanchez.
Too many croutons on this salad.
All right, James Parham, 75 years old. 75. and his accomplice, Cheryl Cheney, she's only 66, youngin',
Yeah, he's robbing the cradle.
allowed residents
Robbing the salad bar.
to smoke crack in their apartments. So you can go into James's joint and smoke some crack.
Not my joint. This other guy.
Police said that there was sex and drug use in common areas of the complex, scaring the other residents. So, like in the common, like in the family room, they got Wheel of Fortune on the big screen.
Yeah.
And there's some crack smoking and pole smoking going on.
So it's kind of like if the Playboy Ranch, like if the girls just like got as old as Hef.
Yeah, if Hefner invited some people his age. That's kind of what it would be.
Yeah,
like.
he called them some buddies from 52. Hey, come on over. We're throwing a party like we used to. Back when the Big Bopper was rocking the friggin' party.
When Bill Haley was rocking around the clock.
Remember when Elvis came out and rocked?
When Eisenhower was president.
Yeah, he carried a big stick.
So hey, that was Roosevelt, but
Sure.
I'm sure that Eisenhower probably did.
Oh, dude,
That's what they were calling
Eisenhower,
the bunnies.
Roosevelt, Taft, they're all carrying big sticks. It doesn't matter.
Taft carried a big ass. He was a great golfer, huge ass. That brings us to this week's Ownbey's 10-second rule.
I'll make a note of it.
I will make a note of it.
The Ownbey 10-second rule clock, right there, sponsors the Ownbey 10-second rule, and also sponsored by Tony Hall Rivas. Yes, Tony Hall
That
Rivas,
guy.
horsefucker for Wayback, our absolute favorite Dungus follower. This week's 10-second rule. James, you want to go ahead and say what this 10-second rule is?
I will. This week's 10-second rule, Clay, is in 10 seconds you have to name as many places that you would not want to pick up a prostitute.
Okay.
So we're
going back from James Parham's story.
Yeah, you don't want to be down at the Honeycomb old folks home going, hey, where's the hooker at?
Right. Yeah, at the bingo hall.
I heard we're
069. My room.
Room 314.
I got some crack. Got some Geritol and some crack.
A Viagra and some Geritol
And some crack.
And in the morning, I'll give you a nice fiber muffin.
Yeah,
And nice bran muffin for you in the morning.
And a gum rub.
Keep you regular.
There you go.
So here we go. 10 seconds. As many places as you would not want to pick up a prostitute.
Okay.
And go.
The Senior Center, the Rec Center, the YMCA, a Boy Scout meeting, Chuck E. Cheese, a porta potty, the White House Grill in Post Falls. They smell like garlic. Rosie O'Donnell's backyard, my backyard, James's front. Piss off.
Well done,
Thank
Clay.
you. Yeah,
Well done. Unfortunately, we were looking for Dick's Drive-In, the North Pole, the South Pole, and any pole that you have to sit on in the South.
Nice.
So
Nice
you were
thing
close.
is those poles don't have teeth.
No. You do. Yeah, you don't want to sit on one of those.
I'm with you. So right on. Hey, let's get to entertainment news. What do you say?
Let's jump into it.
All right. This is the big entertainment news of the week. I mean, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Hot off the press.
This is ridiculous big.
Yeah, this is
The X Factor.
What?
The X Factor.
What's the?
Isn't it like Max Factor? Like it must
the
be
X
like a
Factor?
hair show. The X Factor.
Oh, it's a TV show.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a TV
okay.
show.
Okay, sorry.
No,
Those are called- it's a TV show.
It's an American Idol ripoff.
Oh, okay.
It's a singing.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Right.
okay. Yeah.
The X Factor
Okay.
has officially signed 2 new judges to next year's season.
Oh man.
Kelly Rowland.
Who?
I don't know. Kelly Rowland and Paulina Rubio.
Who?
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
Paulina
who?
Rubio. She was in Menuda. Wasn't she
no.
Ricky Martin's backup singer?
No, she was that basketball player that got drafted from Italy and then went and played overseas. and-
Ricky Rubio?
Oh,
Oh, that's his brother.
what's the little thing that you had to twist and get all the colors lined up?
Rubio Cube.
Oh, I hated those. I'm colorblind.
So apparently, dude, I bet Rubik's Cube
They suck for me,
dude.
man.
I see everything is gray. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Twister was awesome though because it'd be
yeah.
like left hand yellow and I'm like I'm just gonna grab the boob. Yeah, left hand boob. I don't even care what
Yeah,
color it
sure.
is. I'm colorblind. I can't see it.
So Kelly and Paula, I like that, dude. I'm never playing Twister with you again. That explains a few things for our post-production show last week. I couldn't figure out. Right hand crack didn't make a lot of sense to me.
Well-
But hey, it is. Hey, it wouldn't be Pandungus for nothing.
You should have seen the time I played Twister with my buddy Tony Hall Rivas. We were twisting some shit up right there. Let me tell you.
Left
Good
hand,
Lord.
horse's ass. Right hand, horse's balls.
He did have a chicken though with him, so
Left foot, cock preparation. So he snorted. Wow.
Okay, so
Kelly Rowland and Paulina Rubio, they replaced Britney. The new judges on X Factor. They replaced Britney Spears and L.A. Reid.
who?
L.A. Yeah, who the is L.A. Reid?
L.A. Reid?
Oh, that's his L.A. Law's cousin, L.A. Reid, and their uncle was L.A. Confidential. So, anyways,
No relation to NYPD Blue, right?
no relation or in CSI Miami.
Okay.
CSI Miami, LA Reid, and NYPD Blue are not related. We're not sure about Hawaii Five-0. You need to write that down, dude. All right. The remaining judges, the judges that will stay on, is Simon Cowell and Demi Lovato.
Who?
Demi Lovato.
Demi. Oh,
She was Ashton Kutcher. Yeah, Ashton Kutcher. Right.
Demi-
She was Bruce Willis. She was Mrs. John McClane. She was Holly McClane. Holly Gennaro, and then she was Ashton.
I can't believe there's two ladies
Gennaro.
next to named Demi.
I know, that's kind of crazy.
That is weird.
All right, so we got any other entertainment news? Hey, I want to take a real quick break and talk about the Three Stooges real quick. Unfortunately, I threw one of the Stooges at my dog earlier,
So we're curly.
Yeah, we have.
Here, I kind of look like Shemp.
Shemp was the most underrated Stooge.
He
ever.
was a good stooge.
Yeah, Stooge. He was a good Stooge.
The Three Stooges got me and Clay talking about our favorite and our least favorite trios.
Yeah. The Dungus Investigative Department decided to go out and do some investigation.
Because we can't do the best duo, because we know who the best duo is. Fun Dungus. So we put together a little list.
bar none, too, by the way.
Yeah. Power rock band.
Yeah, you know it.
So we
And
put
professional
together-
MCs.
Yeah, we are professional MCs.
We are.
And strippers. So, male cocktail dancer Chippendale.
You can catch us on Friday nights at James Parham's apartment in New Jersey.
That's the Honeybee Retirement Home, room
That's right.
304.
Room 304.
They'll be playing bingo 069. So...
Or 073, which is a finger and a set of dentures in your ass. So it could be either way. So anyways, you can catch Dungus there on our world tour of
You
senior
just don't want to be there the night they're bobbing for apples. So, our top trios, Clay, obviously, tops on the list, number one, the Three Stooges.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Mo and Larry and a Curly that flew across the room on my dog.
What's the big idea?
I don't know. Hey,
We can't help it. We're morons.
we can't help it. We're morons.
We are.
That should be the sponsor of our show. Just
We can't help it.
Yeah, we can't help it. We're morons. Number two on our list of our favorite trios, the Three Amigos.
Oh, yeah.
We are the Three
What
Amigos.
was there? Right. Steve Martin,
Martin Short
Martin
and
Short.
Chevy Chase.
Yeah, I almost said Steve Lawrence.
Oh, good lord.
Or Martin Lawrence.
Dude, Martin Lawrence, Will Smith, and
Cedric the Entertainer. I was going to say Sinbad, but isn't he dead?
yeah, he died in 82. Actually, his career died in 82. Physically, I think he's still alive.
He's touring the country with Carrot Top.
Number three on our list of favorite trios, the Fabulous Freebirds.
Oh, dude, Michael P.S. Hayes, Terry Bam Bam Gordy, and the other guy.
And the other guy. Number four, ZZ Top.
Yep.
Dude.
The
You got-
Beards.
Hey,
The Beards and Frank Beard.
yeah, I'm just looking for some tush.
And you know what? I'm gonna say this right now, okay? Billy Gibbons and
The other guy.
yeah, they get a lot of credit for their beards, right? But nobody ever talks about Frank Beard's mustache. If you take a picture of Frank Beard, the drummer, and you put him next to Oates from Hall & Oates, dude, that's a Sam Elliott stash he's got.
It'd be like Holland Mustache.
it would be a Hall & Mustache.
Number five.
That's better than Beard and Oates.
That is better than Beard and Oats.
I don't know. Beard and Oates might be a pretty cool.
Bearded Oats?
Beard and Oates. Settle down there, Tony Hall Rivas. Here's Beard and Oates.
Someone better get me a fodder bag quick.
I'm going to Aslan Finch. I got me $20.
Speaking of fodder bags, number five on our favorite trio is Pam Anderson and her two friends. We love Pam Anderson and her two
trio.
fodder bags.
Fodder bags.
Her fodder bags.
Yeah, her Baywatches.
I'd have some fun with her fodder bags.
Hey, who's on our list of our least favorite?
Our least hated trios. Top of the list, Hanson.
Oh yeah, they did that Bop song.
The song sucks, bop, bop, sucks my song, sucks.
I'll make a note of it.
All right. We thought we would make it.
Number 2 on our list of bands that suck, the Jonas Brothers.
Or of trios.
Or trios that suck.
Dude, they made the list. They made 2 lists.
Sorry.
They made a list we weren't even doing. That's how bad they
sucked on our band on our list earlier.
They did not suck on our band earlier.
They sucked on our list earlier.
Yes, they did.
Number 2 list of trios of that we hate.
Yep.
The Jonas Brothers.
Joe Jonas and the other 2.
Yeah, they sang that song.
Hey, dude, I'll tell you what. I'll give you $5 right now if you can name a Jonas Brothers song.
Suck My Hanson.
Damn it.
Yeah, this is weed.
Well, you were close. I got 2 cents or 11 cents.
And that guitar pick.
Oh, okay.
Number 3 on our list of the hated trios, 3MB.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of punk asses wannabe. Number 4 on our list of hated trios, the Kardashians.
Oh, my God.
Kim,
Courtney, and,
Courtney,
Mr. Odom. Mr. Nate Odom.
Dude,
Chloe.
Who's like
the buff one? It's Bruce Jenner. That's Bruce Jenner. This guy used to be on a Wheaties box. He used to be an All-American. Super decathlete. Bruce Jenner was the man. And he did that movie with the Village People. Can't Stop the Music with Steve Guttenberg. Wow. That ruined his career. And then he hooked up with the
I hate to see the behind the scenes on that. Freaking.
No, because Keeping Up with the Jenners is a stupid name.
So, is it just me, or is she like kind of like Winona Judd?
Who? Bruce Jenner?
No, the big
fat
Kardashian.
Kim.
Yeah, is that no, not Kim?
Well, she's got Kanye South in her. Pregnant.
And of course, tops of our list of most hated trios of all time.
Do it.
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Yeah, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
That's the worst hated trio of all time.
They are. Hey, let's jump right into sports.
Right on.
Just because. In sports, everybody's favorite murdering running back, O.J. Simpson. He's planning for life after jail. He's actually asking right now for a new trial to overturn his 2007 conviction of armed robbery. And if you remember this one, that's when him and like 3 dudes with guns charged into a place to steal back his baseball or football cards. Baseball cards too, probably. Some of them. Stole back his memorabilia. O.J. said that if it's overturned, he plans on going on a college tour talking about the Nicole Brown Simpson case, in which he lopped off 2 heads in the parking lot and got away with it. Good job, Juice.
Dude, the juice.
Talk about an elusive running back.
The juice is loose. I wonder if he's going to drive that white Ford Bronco at 35 miles an hour.
If I was O.J. Simpson, honest, it's no bullshit. If I got out of jail, the first thing I would do is go and buy a big white Bronco.
That's
I totally would, dude.
Yeah. And I'd spray paint gloves all over the side.
Right, but I mean a big white Bronco like a car, not a big white Bronco, because if you did, Tony Hall Rivas would be at your house looking for that big white Bronco.
I wonder if he hangs out with Kato Kaler. Those two would be hanging out at OJ's house. So also in sports news, real quick on the local level, a big shout out to the Lake City girls softball team, state champs in the 5A division.
Very cool.
And a shout out to the Lakeland Hawks, my wife's alum, second place in the 4A states girls softball. So way to go, ladies, on the local level. Clay, do you have anything for rants this week?
You know what I kind of do? So, just about every Sunday morning, I go down to Super One Foods to buy breakfast for the fam. All right, that's kind of my deal.
Gotta feed them. Gotta feed the kids.
And every single Sunday that I go down there, you see these families that are either going to church or coming back from church, and everybody's dressed really nice. And I think it's really cool that everybody dresses nice, except for the little boy in the family. Every single family that you see that's dressed up for church, the little boy's pants are like 4 inches too short. Every time. If you can take a picture of a little boy's pants at a grocery store on Sunday morning with his family, and his pants are at regular length, I will send you $5 in the mail. If you give me your address, I wouldn't give Dungus your address, but I will give it to you some. I'll meet you at Super One. I used to work in the formal wear industry. He works in the formal wear industry. Between the two of us, we have over 20 years of formal wear experience. If you put a 7-year-old boy in a wedding in pants that are that much too short, you're going to have everybody in the party screaming, looking for a refund. But you can take that same kid to church in pants that are that short, because you never know when the church is going to flood. I swear to God, they're dressing him up to look like Huck Finn on Sunday. Buy your son some freaking pants to fit, for God's sakes.
Or wasn't there like a big flood?
God wants your kid to look good in pants that fit. Sorry. I'm sure. Dude, no, you know what? No, seriously. You don't want to be that little kid that wears the short pants. You don't, dude. You really don't. Especially at church, man. If you're gonna do your Sunday nines, right? Dress up to the hilt. That's still cool.
And Douglas is not saying anything about church.
Oh,
It's
no,
not at
all. I think it's
about
awesome.
the church.
Where
how you dress your children to go in public.
Where I come from, if you want to wear jeans and t-shirt to church, absolutely. You know, people dress up to go to church, and that's cool. It's a tradition in a lot of households. But if you're gonna do it, dude, don't put your 7-year-old boy in pants that are just too short. Just don't do it, man. Shit. And if you're going to, make sure he has clean black socks, not white socks. He's wearing dress shoes, for God's sakes.
And it's always like a nice light gray pair of dress pants with like white dress
with
socks.
white socks or
and
gray.
brown shoes.
Correct.
Dude,
Get your pants.
color coordinate your kid.
Go in and let the hem out and take it down, or take some duct tape and wrap it around if it matches. Or
go to Kohl's and spend the $7 and buy him a new pair of pants.
Bless it, son.
Your kid grows.
God doesn't care. He just wants your kid not to be made fun of. So don't put him in high waters.
So that's been this week's episode of the Ownbey 15-minute news hour.
Thank you very much to our sponsors, the Three Stooges.
What's the big idea?
I know, that's kind of like us. We put our heads together.
What's the big idea?
And Curly flew across the room earlier, but in Curly's behalf. All right. So, anyways, if you like the show, if you didn't like the show, let us know on Facebook. Go to Dungus Facebook page. You can find us under Fan
Dungus.
So, thanks so much. Anything to add, James?
That's another wrap.
All right. We appreciate it. You guys have a great night. And we'll see you next week. That was the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. That was the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. That was the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. Here's our sign. Here's our sign.
Oh, gonna be a wise guy, are you?
Well, no, what a knucklehead.